4:44 p.m. Tuesday, October 5th, 2021, episode number 886 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan. This is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Jonathan, thank you for being you.
Checking
Thank
the
you for being here. My cable, can you hear me?
Everybody
Blinking.
886.
Yeah Dude. America through the eyes of two Americans. A lot of people, at least on the socials, been saying America's podcast. It's not me. I can't control what happens.
Can't take credit for it, nor can I control it.
Zeros and ones, and they're in there, and they're out there.
They're saying
it. I'm reporting it. When you're a podcaster for almost 16 years, your instrument, your throat, when you've spit so much heat, can become irritated.
That's
why I always reach for a Hall's Breezer
with pectin.
What
is pectin?
Pectin, I looked it up. I don't think it's good for you.
I don't think so
either. It says
either.
it's a soluble fiber, but it's what makes jellies and jams and such, and I think it wreaks havoc on your digestive system. Okay. So maybe one a day after each show.
Before shows or after
shows? Before shows, during
shows,
after shows. That's a sugar-free, cool berry flavor, Hall's Breezer. Again, as I look into the camera.
With pectin.
With 7 milligrams of pectin, not 6 and not 8. Halls, give us a call.
What is it made out of, pectin?
Pectin
starch?
is a soluble fiber.
What does that mean?
Sounds good, right? Fiber is good.
Soluble sounds good.
Sounds amazing.
Meaning it can be absorbed into the body.
We want it solubly,
but it wreaks havoc on the body.
It's what I just looked it up because it tastes so good. Obviously, that means it's terrible for you. As I was typing in pectin to see what it was just like, pectin's bad for you. Just said it. Seth. But listen, 16 years of podcasting, what am I supposed to do here?
I don't know.
It takes its toll, like a great athlete.
Have you seen a specialist?
A specialist in ear, nose, and throat. Can't say that word, but they're called. Or won't even try it.
What is it? Orin?
I could look it up how to spell it and say it. I still don't think it's possible to say. It's a hard word to say. You know?
Spell it.
I'm gonna spell it.
It's ornithology. What is it?
Ornithologist. Let me see.
Ornithologist.
No. Because this one's fuck me. But anyway, it's called Hall's Breezer.
Now, I wonder, you know what we should do? We should consider having our voices insured.
Oh, it's, can you read that from this far away?
Oh, right. It's not,
it's not the other one.
Otolaryngologist?
Oh, that was good. Otolaryngologist.
No, laryngologist.
Ear, nose, and throat lologist. Yeah, when I saw when I walked in, he just handed over a fresh pack of breezers.
And he said, "Get out of here.
Get out of here."
Slapped me on my ass.
Slapped me. And said, "Shows lately? America's podcast."
Yeah.
Saluted him.
Good as ever.
Saluted him.
The 800s, as good as the 100s.
As good as the 100s. I salute you.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Breezers.
Speaking of other things that are bad for you, Amazon has unveiled Astro, a robot for your home. Amazon's Astro, a home robot the company says can help owners keep up with tasks such as home monitoring or keeping in touch with family and friends. It's available by invite only for $999.99. The robot can be set to autonomously roam around your home to check for safety. Users can also ask Astro for information. And with a display serving as the robot's head, they can also watch movies and TV shows as well as accept video calls.
Astro! Where's Astro? He's in the bedroom.
He's in the bathroom again.
Watching. He's always in the bathroom.
If he's not watching in the bedroom, he's in the bathroom.
That's collecting a lot of data roaming around the house. When you're there, when you're not there. Always recording.
Going through your shit.
Always watching. hey, what's Astro all about? Because a couple is home and the husband's like, we got Astro. And the wife's like, I don't know about Astro. By the end of the commercial, when he's bringing her a cold beer on the couch.
Astro's doing anal.
Astro's doing,
with the old lady.
Astro's like, when he walks in, like, what? There was a couple of men. They were on a park bench. They're snuggled up with each other. And one of them, I guess hasn't believed his partner that they needed an Astro until.
But they live in the park together?
They're in the park. But
they live in the park.
One of them takes his phone and shows the other one, hey, look, I did turn the stove off. Because Astro's standing in the kitchen with a thumbs up. Fucking yeah. Another. Stop. Fucking my brother, Astro. But is the stove off? Astro paused with a thumbs up, which I love. I want to know the stove's off. The old trick was just take a photograph.
Well, my stove just tells me. I just download my stoves app.
Problem is.
What?
Well, with Astro, he just told you the stove's off.
You turn it, and then you leave.
Why couldn't he just turn it on?
I can.
It's off, bros. Enjoy the park.
Click.
Click.
Come home and your cat's dead.
Charred. Astro's just like, our Astro will die.
Astro's fireproof. Everything else will die.
Everything else will go, and in the middle of it will be a tiny safe with your passport in Astro. Where's my cat? Yeah, I don't know, man. People need things, I guess. They want to know the stove's off.
When you're living in the park.
When you're in the park.
Cuddled up.
Cuddled up. But Astro's roaming. He's listening. Constantly recording.
Roaming.
What's that thing I got for my computer that's always updating everything in case the computer breaks? That we bought for me that you plug in. What's that called?
A hard drive?
Yeah. So he's always recording.
He's got a massive hard drive inside him.
Massive!
He doesn't even have a hard drive. He just sends it straight to the cloud.
Oh, so it's just going to a cloud.
The data is being shared real time.
Real time. Visually, and also he's recording everything sound that goes on in your house, whether you're there or not. Whether he's in the bathroom or your bedroom.
Because they're the only two rooms he likes to go to.
Or he turns stoves on. A lot of times you have to double check because it'll be on and he'll be like...
He's like,
I'm like, Astro trying to burn the house down again.
Got
the worst $1,000.
Got you, friend.
Worst $1,000 we ever spent.
Invite only.
Invite only.
Who you have to know someone who knows someone.
Yeah, they check your socials, make sure you never made fun of Bezos. And then you're in.
And then you get it.
We can't find anything.
We've scrubbed the internet.
There's no shit talking at all. But if they find a single fucking thing, even if you're like, hey man, this delivery's taking too long, you'll never have Astro. You'll never get your house burned down. Your brother will never get fucked by Astro. Ever. Astro fucked my bro, man.
I don't know. That seems a bit
invasive.
Well, I mean, we're beyond. I mean, it's listen. You can. All you're doing is putting wheels on your fucking cell phone.
Yeah,
essentially,
buying 2 cell phones, one for you,
one with wheels,
for wheels to go around your house, and then you just turn
one
it
that
on
you leave at the house
and turn on for the bedroom, bathroom, stove. I guess that's it. Yeah,
I mean, I would kind of hope that it would like do other things, but it doesn't seem to have any appendages or arms, so it can't do anything.
You can watch.
It can only relay information to you, show you shit on a screen.
Let me pull a recipe up, maybe.
Yeah, but it can't.
Astro, stand right here. Actually, it works. When I'm doing the recipe, you just stand. Astro,
stop rolling.
Astro, stop turning on the back burner. Yeah, he's a little pyro.
Astro the pyro
bot. I'm your pet bot pyro.
Keep you on your toes.
Fuck your brother if you let me. And by let me, I mean leave the house.
Just even anyway.
Go out, run an errand.
Do it.
Is your brother asleep? Run an errand. I dare you. Get a text from your bro. I'm sound asleep.
Woke up.
Astro inside of me.
Guess who's inside of me?
A lighter. Fucking guy.
Astro's on my bed.
Astro's in my mind and body. I tried to figure out your old man's birthday on Thanksgiving. It's really a shit show. I can tell you that.
It's not just my father. My girlfriend's birthday also falls on Thanksgiving periodically.
What day is hers?
26th.
I should have looked. I didn't know that. Well, I did know that, but I wasn't thinking
But she doesn't she doesn't know what the pattern is either.
There is
no pattern. That's what I said.
The first 1982 was the first time in your life when you were 5 that you got this honor.
Okay, this
this
combo honor.
Honor. Okay, then it happened. The next time it happened was in 93 when you were 16. Dreaming about a license, you had the second honor of your life. Combo honor, you call it.
Combination honors.
All right. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Then it drops in 99. Getting ready for
how many
Y2K.
years apart is
it's like
the first one is how many years
apart?
apart?
First one was 1982. The second one doesn't happen for another 11 years.
And then the next one happens 9 years later or something?
Dog, it's so fucking crazy. Then the next one's in 99. So you got your third, it was your triple combo, and Y2K was coming up. So that was a huge celebration.
Big year.
Big year. Then it doesn't happen in 2000, 2001, 2002, or 2003, but then it drops again in 2004.
There's no rhyme or reason.
Then it drops again in 2010. Then it doesn't happen again until this Thanksgiving.
Weird.
And then it doesn't happen again until he celebrates his 80th in 2027.
That's going to be a big one.
Oh my God.
That's going to be a rager.
Rager! So that will be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and that'll be your 7th combo. Honor.
7th combo honor.
Your 7th combo honor will fall on his 80th. You do the math.
Just, you figure it out.
You figure it out. 7th. Used to record the show in apartment 7. Come on.
It's all there.
It's all there. If you think.
Yeah. I think I determined.
It's all fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Leap years and this and such. And
I mean,
thought it was
maybe
gonna
if you would like,
I thought it was going to be
you could
some.
maybe do some like very broad.
Oh, I'm sure if you
like,
did it over
recorded
like several
time.
centuries, if you went back to your ancestors,
Maybe it draws
Yeah.
some type of a picture or something.
back to like colonial, like last duel style France,
little pattern. Or
back
something.
to like Affleck Damon duel times. Eric Katz appear at all in the last duel?
at
any point.
and any Larroquette in the last duel.
If I wish at one point that Damon, Driver, Affleck looked over at another warrior. What do they call them? He was
Not a warrior.
They weren't. They were
Noblemen.
Noblemen. And they said, "Sir Larroquette." If we could just work that into the script, it's very easy. It wouldn't be inappropriate to call any of these characters of this French noble people.
Yeah.
That's Marie Larroquette, bitch. Stab you, wench. You guys think you're gonna release that movie in a movie theater? You done out your minds.
I mean, maybe
I mean, I'll be there first day.
you will.
Oh,
But will anyone else?
no, and that's a
But
beautiful
maybe
thing.
because Adam Driver's huge.
Nope.
Ben Affleck's really up in the zeitgeist right now.
Yep.
We got Damon, has stopped using the F word recently.
Yep. So he's hot. He's hot
He's
right
hot
now.
right now.
Gotta put that in the movie theater, huh? Wow. What are you guys seeing? Last Duel.
The Last Duel.
The Last Duel, starring Marie Larroquette.
Final Duel.
Fini Duel.
Fin Duel.
You're gonna watch it on. It's at home, right?
On demand.
One of 40 streaming services and on demand.
Is it available
No, it's
theatrical only?
This is one of those like I'm gonna drive out to the movie theater to see Bond. No. Is he Duel? Fini Duel. I don't know, man. The entertainment landscape it's changing, and it's something we have to keep an eye on. We kept an eye on the Sopranos.
I didn't.
You didn't. You will, because you might have to treat yourself to hot garbage. How's your trash film? Completely unnecessary. How's my second movie on HBO Max this year where I had to watch Ray Liotta beat the shit out of his wife in period clothing?
Like his new...
Can we stop that? Oh, you like HBO Max films in your home? Here's Ray Liotta beating the shit out of his wife in period clothing. In 2 films? I had to check to make sure he didn't I had to check his credits to make sure they weren't trying to sneak one more in on me. Let's go for 3.
Maybe they have them on retainer, like they have on
What do
HBO
we
retainer.
need? Yeah, where do we got
Let's get 'em
HBO
in.
Max? Oh, it's a period piece? Okay. Oh, we're going to beat a woman up in the movie.
Let's get Ray on.
We need Ray. Is Ray around? Ray, can we get Ray? Unbelievable. Stupid fucking unbelievable. Your movie,
I can't watch it because I didn't even watch the show.
but it doesn't
I mean,
matter.
I watched the show and I'm like, it's great, but I didn't watch it,
didn't
so
watch
it feels
Yeah.
really pointless.
It's well, it doesn't have anything to do with the show, so it's just like your movie's really bad.
The landscape is changing.
The landscape is changing. There's a
suppose
lot of
you're right.
streamers, and we need to keep an eye on things.
What we need to keep an eye on is how much money we're spending in order to maintain all
You
of those
need
streamers.
to maintain all of your streamers. You should keep running. You should get one of those whiteboards.
There's an app.
Oh, there's an app. The app could trick you.
Streamer app.
You're better off to go
Hand
hand
on a board.
Go to a board. Go to Office Depot. Get a big whiteboard and track your expenditures for each streamer and keep an eye on things.
And then on top of that, secondary, any VOD that you buy,
Yeah.
any of that kind of
Totally.
shit too, you know?
Yep.
And then really take a hard look
when you're doing your taxes next year.
at that.
How fucked you are.
Yeah.
They have you.
I mean, I can technically, it's a write-off for us because we are in the
industry.
in the entertainment field.
We are entertainers.
We're talking about it right now. I mean, this is part of the
Part of
research for the show.
Yes, like halls.
That being said,
Keep an eye on things, dude.
right now the biggest dupe that I know of running is that Hulu Live that I got roped into.
Oh, they're rinsing you with that.
I can't believe it.
Rinsing you.
I was shocked last night when I was told that in order to be able to watch my Hulu Live that I spent $70 a month on,
Well, you can't watch it here.
that I can't watch it here because it's being watched over there.
But I'm
and if I
here.
want to watch it here, that's fine. But that means they're
That's
gonna.
what you pay there, here. What?
But not only
But I'm
that,
only sometimes here and sometimes there, and sometimes
well,
she's
you only
here
get
and
to
I'm
do
here.
it 4 times.
4 times? Well, that's over this weekend. It's over. You
like-
spend one weekend away from your lady, you're in 2 different places. It's over within
And then
a
what
day
do
and a
they
half.
do?
They come for you.
They get it. They come and get
They come
it.
get you.
I'm so mad.
Yeah. Wait till they really start cracking down.
Let's
for
just put it this
sharing.
way.
Wait
As
till-
of right now,
Yes.
we are paying $135 a month for Hulu service.
Yeah.
And I still last night had to sit and watch Reservation Dogs with 3-minute unfast forwardable commercials throughout.
Turned a 22-minute show into a 49-minute
Watched a progressive Addams Family
Totally.
fucking combo commercial
Totally.
3 times and was not able to skip, pause and skip.
No
Nothing.
one loves Jamie and progressive more than me. Cracks me up. Love
know
that
why.
guy. Love the guy.
The guy?
Don't know how he does it.
Which one is he?
Jamie.
Which
Little
one's
Jamie?
Oh, little Jamie.
Don't know how he does it.
Gets you?
Gets me.
He gets me.
If I only had Jamie's, if I could sign up for a service where it was just
The
Jamie,
Jamie Network.
just Jamie out.
Jamie Channel.
But anything else, they'll get you good.
That's the other thing is
Get
that
a whiteboard and keep track of this shit.
if you're going to give me commercials,
Yes.
how dare you give me the same commercial
How dare
at
you.
every single break?
You gotta.
You gave me some Scratchers one, the Tetris Scratchers one, where it's all the people working and they're all running on they're all popping the plastic packing bubbles.
Yep.
And that Progressive Addams Family one at every single commercial break. And I was like, you guys.
Guys.
Like, you guys.
You guys are watching me. You
Like,
know,
if
you
I'm
can
watching
see I'm upset.
NBC, I'm not going to see, maybe I'll see one repeat, like, local ad.
Maybe.
But,
When-
like, the
when you're-
rest of the time, at
when
least
you're
giving-
watching one family torn between 2 worlds.
And when they say worlds, they mean worlds.
La Brea.
They mean dimensions.
Dimensions.
Realities.
Realities. La Brea is bold enough on NBC to go to those places. Those places being really bad places.
Crazy bad
Places.
placings.
We are in a rough stretch right now.
I had to call Seth because I stumbled into that network.
Sinkhole. You fell into the sinkhole.
Fell through a
You're
sinkhole.
like, is Seth down here?
And of course he had seen it and was like, oh, I had saved it on the DVR so that, assuming that I wouldn't see it, which would be normal.
Totally. Had to.
I was going to save it for you so I could show it to you because it's so bad. He's like, you have to finish it. And I went through it and was just...
And wasn't it weirder that it got worse as it went when you didn't think it could get worse? It got worse.
And then
That's
what about
that?
What about the see what's coming?
I will tonight. I'm in.
It goes down.
We're forever. In 10 seasons.
Did you watch Lost when it first came out?
Never.
Do you
watched
remember
Lost.
you never saw it the
never
first
watched
episode and said, "Oh, thank God I don't have to watch this"?
No.
It wasn't one of those things that you like.
No, I didn't even start. Haven't seen it.
Because you wouldn't probably have been able to stop, right? If you had gone in, or would you have been able to get out?
That seems like it's really bad. I don't know.
It was really
People love
good
that
for
shit.
a very
Okay.
brief period of time. Anyway, whatever. USA Today snapshots. This is outdoor and at-home activities that dominate Americans' fall plans as Delta variants surge. This is the spooky season, Halloween season plans, and what American families plan to do.
All right.
So, I mean,
Making sense?
it makes sense. It's just, all right. I mean, it doesn't make sense. All right. 11% say that they're going to go to a haunted house or a haunted trail.
Trail.
I think trail is
What do you mean by that?
meaning it's not a
hayride?
No, that's
Is that something
I think
different?
that's something else.
Oh, my bad.
Maybe not. I think
haunted
that's
trail.
let's say hayride, haunted hayride, an outdoor haunted activity as opposed to an indoor,
Okay.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
An insane asylum somewhere out in the woods that's been abandoned. Is that the same as a trail? What's
No.
a trail?
I'm saying a trail is an outdoor you're on the trail.
Trail.
It's probably a hayride.
Trail to hell. Hayride to
Hell
hell.
trail.
Come on, family.
11% also say that they're going to walk a corn maze.
Yeah.
See,
Out
out of our depths.
of our depths.
Personally.
Region.
It's out of our reach.
Region.
Reach.
Because who knows?
Physical or
Well, we're in
mental
Milwaukee. You
reach.
never know. We could end up. We could be.
Listen, if there's
we
a
could be
good
on haunted
corn maze
hayride
to hit-
a corn maze, for all we know, anything can
I
happen.
think most haunted hayrides should end in a corn maze.
with you
a
trapped in a
corn labyrinth.
labyrinthian. Really, but I want it dark.
And
Is that part of Squid Game? Do they drop them all in any corn mazes?
I don't know. I have only seen the first episode.
You've only read about it like me 400 fucking times in 1 week on the internet.
How many of those fucking costumes are you going to see?
Oh my God. How many visuals and words can I hear about a thing that I ain't going to watch?
I know.
It's unbelievable.
I know.
And am I going to end up in 6 months getting lassoed?
Breaking down.
Oh, dog. Don't sleep on Squid Game.
It's not your type of show.
It's not my show. Okay.
One, because it's not
Good.
domestic.
And then that's the key for me. That it's not good. Shouldn't say that. You can't read about something as much. It's funny how things work.
It's gross
Yeah, it's gross.
how things work.
How things work
It's
nowadays.
disgusting.
It's pretty disgusting.
If you ask me.
If you ask me.
12% are going to go camping.
Camping is I guess. It's cold, though, to go camping.
Well,
It must be nice.
in
Have a
my area,
thermos, have
it's
a little warm
breaking.
cider.
Like in my area, for instance, it's
It might be perfect.
camping weather
How's
right now.
sleeping weather down there?
Right
In
now,
October?
it's epic.
Oh, my God.
This is what
This you dream.
This is what you live for.
It's what we live for.
8 months out of the year.
Sleeping weather for 1 week.
12% also are going to go pick apples. It's
Cute.
season.
Cute, 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 cute.
19% say they'll go to a pumpkin patch.
Gotta bring the kids out.
22% have a bonfire. All fall outdoor.
Fire. All right, gotta be
outdoor-
careful. What do they mean by that? Be careful.
A big fire.
I don't think that's legal though. So that's a lot of people are about to get arrested.
27% going to carve some pumpkins. 29% go on a hike.
Oh yeah, my haunted Hollywood hike.
Oh,
Always.
it didn't say a haunted hike.
Oh, Does it say Hollywood
Good idea.
or haunted?
Though.
Or
It doesn't
nothing?
say Hollywood or haunted.
I work both into
But
everything.
Seth should.
I'm a carb.
You should definitely
haunted
host
Hollywood
a
hike.
haunted Hollywood hike.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
It's all just like dead,
Yeah.
like dead celebrities from
Look.
the 20s and stuff,
Yes.
like Fatty Arbuckle, but with like a.
Look out. I saw Nightmare on Elm Street at the New Beverly. Let me tell you something about Nightmare on Elm Street. Not
Good movie?
Not a good movie.
Johnny Depp?
Fun. Johnny Depp
Is
was
a baby.
phenomenal.
Getting
First movie.
sucked into that bed.
He is half shirt sucked into a bed.
When he got sucked into that bed, I was
you died.
deeply disturbed
Died.
as a child.
I didn't realize. I thought
that like mushroom cloud of blood
yeah.
is like permanently
like
etched
a-
in my brain. The rest of the movie, I cannot honestly.
I couldn't remember a thing. I just remember. I think that this movie scared me when it came out when I was like 11 because I saw it maybe on VHS at a sleepover. Trust, you're going to be okay. If you're nervous to dip back in,
Don't be.
you'll be fine. Fred's going to be fine. Fred's more of a little bit more comical than I.
It was
remembered.
campier than we remember.
It's Fred. Not. I don't even want to call him Freddy anymore. He's more just Fred.
It's just he's.
Oh, that's
more of
Fred.
more of a Fred.
Fred.
Frederick.
Fred.
Cougar.
No, it was good and fun. It was in a movie theater and people were hooting and
Is
hollering.
the
but it was-
music or anything good? Is it shot good?
No, it's not good.
No,
it's not good.
it's not good.
But it's not. I was just like, I'm so scared. I don't think I'll be able to sleep. Oh, you'll be able to sleep. Trust.
You go right to
You
sleep.
go right to bed while it's happening.
You're bored.
While you're in it. Oh, it's still playing.
It gets.
No, it was
and then
good.
they get worse probably.
Oh
as
no, they
go
get
on.
better. I think probably Nightmare on Elm Street 5 is better than 1. Without
Great.
Johnny Depp, better. Let's get rid of Depp. He was wonderful. You can see right there I became a star.
Yeah.
Because it's natural.
right
It's not
there.
acting. He's listening. He's living in the moment.
What was her name?
Heather Langenkamp, I
Did
believe.
she
her name.
really work much after
I
that?
don't think so. She's
Like-
good.
Yeah, she's good.
Fred Krueger, man. They did that guy. He did some shit and then they did him dirty. Yeah.
And that's why he's horror. That's why he's haunting people's dreams because they did him dirty
All the parents on Elm Street did him so dirty.
in his real life, in his original
In
life.
Fred's real life. Fred Krueger Esquire.
What did they do to him? Did they wrongfully accuse him of something?
He was not wrongfully accused.
He was rightfully accused.
He was a pedophile.
That's right. Okay, so he was a
He was
pedophile,
a pedophile.
and then, what did the hand come from? Why did that?
I don't know. In the beginning of
that
the
part
movie, he's
of it?
like down in a boiler room and he's like making the hand and like,
Fuck.
yeah.
So he made the hand when he was dead, or he
I
molested
don't know
people
if
with the
he's-
suits?
If I don't know if Fred died or if he's alive.
No, he's dead.
It's a nightmare, so he's dead.
Yeah, he's in the dreamscape. That's why he like can do such.
Because he's dead.
And but the neighbors killed him.
All the parents on Elm Street.
They burned him.
There was a prequel called The Parents of Elm Street.
The moms and dads of Elm Street.
Watch those cops. Now,
Okay.
I might have pulled one over on Fox Nation because I got a 1-month trial for 99 cents. They charged me up. They got me good. They got me. The second I hit agree, I was
You
over
got
to
an email.
B of A and that 99 cents had popped. But I get a month. They're only supposed to show 4 of the 8 episodes. They showed 5. If I write out the next 3 Fridays, I'm done. Originally, it was supposed to be done on the 29th. I'm out. You can't charge. They're charging me on November 1st. I might have gone out at 99 cents. And that'll burn them
8
good.
eps at 99 cents
It might have got him good.
on the Freedom
And
Channel.
it kicked off.
What's it
like
called? Fox Freedom?
Fox Freedom for freedom lovers. But, right out the gate, rip, hit the first one, and there's a fucking dude this fucking dude on a quad, like, and this sheriff's woman's like, I'm going to pull this guy
This
over.
isn't like old footage.
No, they just.
It's all right now.
Remember we were watching Cops and they were like, weren't that good anymore? But they were fine, because we got a lot of kooks being kooky. A lot of guys on meth.
It
being crazy.
was good. It just
was fine.
wasn't
PG, it's for
maybe
the kids,
slightly
for the kids.
lighter fare than what we've been
we would be
given
in A&E,
since.
yes. But it's for the kids. You bring the kids in. He's on the quad. She's like, I'm going to pull him over. He takes off. He crashes the quad. He gets up and she hasn't even really gotten out of the car yet. Then she's like kind of chasing him. And then he's screaming, I didn't know. I didn't know. No one's asked him. No one said anything. He's offering up, and I didn't know. But I was like, sir.
Didn't know what?
We don't know yet.
Regarding what?
We don't know yet. But I like it. And then when she arrested him, they had 31 grams of meth in his pocket.
So what didn't he know?
Well, why'd you run? That's my job.
To run?
Yeah.
I'm
Why
a
did
runner.
you run? That's my job. And I'm like, all right. They got a dude wicked drunk, swerving over the road, pulling over. Sir, have you been drinking? Because, yeah, I've been drinking. And I'm going to be honest with you, so that's that. I told you the truth. I've been drinking.
So let me go.
Sir, can we get you out of the car? He has pissed himself all down the denim, so it's created a crazy map of the world down the leg. You can't even give him a DUI check because he can't stand up. I live right around the corner here. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm not going to pass this. I told you I've been drinking. But that's not how it works. He's holding onto the fence. He can't stand up. They're trying to administer it, but he's not capable enough to stand enough to do any heel walking. But he keeps explaining to them, I told you I wouldn't be able to do it. And so they were like, I guess then you get to go home? Then he started crying. I should have called my girlfriend. She's an Uber driver. Yeah, you should have. You should have. I got a hillbilly in a fucking truck. Pull him over. Find him weed. Listen, if you have a little weed on you, like, we're not gonna jam you up. They love to we're friends here. Like, are you? Oh, what's this? Convicted felon. He just did 6 years in prison. Like, why you got a gun? Oh, man, COVID. And they were like, what? You gonna shoot the COVID? Oh, man, you don't get it. And then his wife shows up, and I guess he's been, since coronavirus, she said people have been running through their backyard, and it's got him all freaked out, so he went and got a handgun. But you can't have that because he just got out. But the COVID, shoot the COVID, boom, dead. I'll shoot that COVID.
People have been running through the backyard, huh?
We've been running around in the neighborhood and backyard.
And/or backyard.
The last 18 months. So it was, they did it. They showed their show. I feel guilty as fuck, but
for supporting the network.
I don't want to support.
It's just $1.
It's just
get
$1.
out. Get out before the 29th.
I don't want to support any.
30 days has September, April, June.
30 days has September, April, June, and November. I'm gonna bounce at 99 cents. I just the idea of having
make
to
sure it's not some East Coast oh no, actually it's midnight
shit.
here. You're in.
It's midnight somewhere.
When it's gonna how much would it be if they charge you for the next month?
It'd be $5.99.
Okay, still not that much.
Bad. Still less than $1 an app or.
And so will you get free Tucker Carlson shows and shit?
I got incredible Tucker Carlson swag. Tucker Carlson jock.
By the way, 42% of people plan to decorate for Halloween this year.
Oh yeah, skeletons and
such. But decorating doesn't necessarily mean welcoming strangers at your front door.
No, that could be putting bush in the bushes white.
I know, but I mean, normally if you see Halloween decorations, that means it's a trick-or-treatable house.
Oh, this house is trick-or-treatable.
This year, maybe this is just in jest, not in jest, but just
spirit.
In spirit, but not in actual no, don't be walking around.
Don't come up on here because COVID. I'll shoot you.
Got a gun. I'm a felon.
Got people. I'm a felon. Also, News Nation, formerly WGN America.
Yes.
It's like a nightly news. They have Dan Abrams is on Dan. I'm like, I got to see what's Dan Abrams been up to. Been watching Dan. I'm watching Dan for 20 years. They're showing clips from police activity, the website that shows police footage, and then he has Sticks on as a guest. So I think they're trying to recreate. They're basically trying to do a live PD segment on News Nation at night,
but without getting caught.
Without getting caught. But I caught them because the second you showed a clip of police activity and then brought Sticks on, I was like, hey, this is live PD.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. I know you two.
But why can't they just can't do it because it's just not it's not kosher. It's not cool to do a cop focused show at this point, right? There wasn't a standout event that occurred on the show that forced them, right?
No. I thought
like how they did with To Catch a Predator, where it was dude blew his brains out.
Yeah, I think the sentiment.
It was just the sentiment.
Until things are, at least the process of writing things, I think has to be implemented quickly.
Accountability. And
although, I mean, these were obviously when you're dealing with these, you're not talking about the cops. I'm talking about I'm not watching it for this woman I don't know who it's great that she's a sheriff.
Then how could
I'm watching it for this man on a quad with 31 grams of meth.
Right. So what do we do?
You call it robbers. That's what you do. Have you seen Robbers?
Robbers and Riffraff on
Robbers and Riffraff on Paramount
FX?
Plus? These gentlemen are riff-raff.
Spike have a
Spike
channel?
Friggin-
Robbers and Riffraff. No, could you
Yeah.
make it?
I don't know how I don't want to wade into that. I don't know what would be, just want people to be treated fairly.
What are you doing? I'm watching Robbers.
Robbers. You see this guy?
Robber man.
What you gonna do? Driving on your quad, they're coming for you. Couple of fucking dudes on a moped. No tags.
No
no
nothing.
license. Something.
No shoes.
Meth. Always something.
Always got something.
No headlight. No tags. No license.
You know what I
Bag of meth. No shirt. No shoes. No service.
Yeah.
I say no headlight. No tag. No license.
Bag of
Bag of meth.
That's
Gentlemen,
what
come with me. Yeah, dealing out in Spokane and Arizona. These guys like to they party. These gentlemen.
Yeah.
And they run.
They party and then they run.
They party and they run. It's a new show called
Party and
Run.
Party and run. Party and run. What
Berries
you
and
gonna
cream,
do?
Party and run. Berries and cream. Party and run.
Party and Run is a good show.
That's a great show.
See, I'm just trying to think if you could do a civilian-based type show that would still give you the rush
By
that you...
you mean me.
Yes.
Okay. A civilian type show.
A civilian-based show that would
We don't
still
have to-
document
we don't have to-
these types.
Yeah, I need these types documented because you know what I
But
found?
the thing is
when they stopped
the-
to catch a predator, you know what I found?
What?
The pedophiles didn't stop.
No.
They've been running amok for quite some time.
Yeah.
There are some vigilante citizen justice groups that have taken it upon themselves. We don't have access,
And?
It's not as, and they're doing
Yeah.
the Lord's work.
And
so
was this an enjoyable viewing experience for you?
Oh, I've seen some great clips of.
But I'm
dudes
saying,
getting
like,
busted.
but did it give you the same joy as To Catch a Predator?
Oh, no. I need production value, baby. I'm all about Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm born and raised in Hollywood.
But also there was just, the have a seat, the cookies,
these guys, maybe if these Canadian vigilante groups brought cookies, it might make it better.
As opposed to like dressing up like Batman and
showing up in like Tim Horton parking lots. Bring cookies at least.
and
Then not doing anything because they
lure them
can't
in.
do anything.
can't do
So it's
anything.
more just like, we're reprimanding you. So you get in your Mitsubishi.
So what if they
and
were
get outta
like
here.
beating them with sticks?
I'm
So it was
listening.
like, this is real vigilante. This is like, I'm such a vigilante that I'm doing this, setting these people
Wow.
up, that I'm fucking them up, and I'm like committing crimes in order to like bring justice, and then I'm
burning,
like disappearing into the night and not getting,
wait
and
a
then
minute.
uploading the videos
Uploading the video,
anonymously.
but no one knows
who you are.
Wait a minute.
Can you watch those?
Tough workaround. But I just, in these like 15 segments of 5 Cops episodes, there was some guys with some really kooky behavior running through all these episodes. Doing some things that
Okay, what
need to
about
be
this?
keep an eye on.
What about this?
Okay.
Is there a way that you could just do cops,
Yeah.
but as a result of being caught on cops, they let you go? So it's still everything, but no, and it doesn't work. Because then they wouldn't be. You want them to squirm and to make shit up and lie and do all the shit that they do.
Then you let them go?
But then
to
maybe
do it again?
Yeah, because they're gonna do it again no matter
Of
what.
course.
But I'm saying that the perk of what relieves the viewer of the of the guilt is that, well, in this particular instance, it's okay because as a result of us laughing at their expense, let's say, we also cut them loose
Schadenfreude of
to
that.
go
Give us more episodes.
to go
More
go
content.
do it again.
You're content creators now.
Off.
Go off. Create content.
We made you a profile and give you a GoPro and
Just like maybe if they just found it's just impossible because there's so many inherent
problems.
systemic problems. Not within these episodes, because these episodes are not about not about any racial turmoil.
Well, they
or
also
animus
often
they're
weren't.
Really just,
I mean,
they weren't. I mean,
for years it's been
I just
white
want,
meth heads in Spokane that have been the highlights.
Yeah,
but
like
that
stolen
doesn't.
copper. Like I want stolen copper behind a dumpster, making up a story. That's all I want.
It sucks, man.
I want people to just but because this. Ooh,
It's a little seductive.
it's not
suggestive.
It's just enough to want more.
Sorry.
My lord. But yeah, you can't because
There's no good way to do it
because they ruined it by hitting people and
doing
killing
terrible
people
shit
and doing terrible shit.
Yeah.
I
That's why I wish there was also a. Yeah.
There's no. But that's why Styx was on that first News Nation. He has a book. It's all about you just put cameras on
he's since retired. Is that correct?
Retired from the Tulsa gang unit. You just put cameras everywhere, so there is a 100% accountability that you if there is bad behavior in any way, it will be you can't turn it off. You can't there's no editing of it. So there's no tricks. If you do anything,
it's on there.
we should be all be able to see that's a job we should be able to watch you do, just for keep everything above board. If you are a public servant, right? It's only fair to think in a job that has inherently become janky, I guess to say the least. You should.
Yeah, I guess the problem with that is
so
that
much
you're
more
still
problems, though,
protected.
because everything we do, we watch everything, and it doesn't.
But also,
just
there's
seems
that.
stupid,
But then there's also we should be able to just everyone should be able to watch all the cops all the time and just. But then
you go home, you can take the camera off. But when you're pulling somebody over,
that's it.
You can't.
But
turn
then
it
there's
off
also the question of the citizens that are involved and their privacy and all that stuff. So it's you can't just have it be
shit.
You know what I mean?
So we can't have.
Can't just turn it on and be I volunteered. I'm doing 5 hours of fucking cop watching, cop monitoring to make sure everything's tickety boo. I guess maybe you could. Maybe that would be a way to do it. Like a suicide prevention hotline. You just go in, do your hours. Everybody does their civic duty of going in and you know. If you see anything fucking, see something, say something. You're just watching body cams fucking for 8 hours a night.
Some off-color jokes. I'd report it.
Excuse me. These guys, they did a traffic stop. They did everything by the book. However, some of the banter.
Listen to this Pollock joke that happened.
Okay. Natural Products Expo. This is a natural product expo in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Happened last month at the Pennsylvania Convention Center. The hottest new trend, better baby food. Startups are introducing baby food options crafted with cleaner ingredients. White Leaf Provisions from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina promotes its line of regeneratively farmed, biodynamic, organic baby food. The products are certified free of glyphosate residue. Glyphosate residue, a small but growing claim. Serenity Kids, an Austin, Texas-based brand, markets a portfolio of shelf-stable, savory vegetable baby food, toddler purees with bone broth, and grain-free puffs. The company uses ethically sourced meats, organic vegetables, and healthy fats. Married co-founders Joe and Serenity Carr launched the business shortly after the birth of their daughter, Della. Adopting healthier diets years ago helped the pair resolve chronic health conditions and drove them to seek nutrient-dense baby food for their newborn. Unable to find options in the marketplace that met their nutrition and ingredient standards, the couple set out to rattle the category with products that are free from antibiotics, added hormones, pesticides, fillers, GMOs, or major allergens. Also, the Simple Starters line from New York-based Foodie Kid LLC contains flash frozen organic ingredients. They may be served as mashed purees or as a finger food. The company claims it is filling a gap in the market for products parents may adapt to a child's needs. I'm all about that.
I know you
healthy baby space.
Regenerative healthy baby space.
I think it's long overdue.
It's about time. What's your baby been eating? Gerber?
I've been seeing a lot of them. Now these companies obviously all are very hip as far as the delivery method as well. You're not necessarily having to go visit your brick and mortars in order to pick these up.
Oh, they're gonna bring it right
they
to your
will
house.
show up ready to go right at your door. So, I mean,
What
there's
happens
also
when a
that.
porch pirate takes that off, gets around the corner, it opens up.
Eats, well, I
They
mean,
get pissed, whereas the food's
this
so
shit-
good. Scoop it right
Imagine
up.
being fucking stoned.
Oh my
fucking
God.
getting baked on a fucking...
Whipping up this delicious organic puff, this baby puff. Blah, 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 blah. I'm the healthiest older baby.
I'm the healthiest Steeler baby.
Steeler baby. What are you eating?
Porch pirate baby.
Porch pirate baby. I took it.
I'm a porch toddler.
Hey, that's my baby's food. Not anymore. I'm the healthy porch pirate baby.
I'm a porch toddler pirate.
Porch toddler. Yum, yum. Baby, baby. I have a diaper. Stop stealing my baby's expensive food.
Super expensive.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
So
what are
expensive.
they trying to fucking pull? I'm sure regular baby food at the supermarket.
already
Parents
absurd.
are like, are you fucking
Fucking
kidding me?
creamed
That thing
bananas.
is like cream bananas for $4.90. What the fuck? This thing is like 2 bites.
Yeah,
I guess
imagine
babies
what
eat
this
less.
means.
Oh, these fucking people.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes. How do you get away with it?
Murder.
Mother for murder. Motherfuckers.
Highway robbery.
Well, if you don't give it to your baby, you hate your baby. Oh, I guess you hate your baby. They probably stand in supermarkets and then just say to
guess,
each parent,
yeah.
oh, you hate your baby?
Oh, you hate your baby?
What?
You must love your baby having chronic
Oh,
health disease.
You love when your baby has chronic things that are bad.
that you can't get rid of.
Oh,
Mysterious
wow.
chronic illnesses.
That's wild because I love my baby, which is why I created. How much? I mean, think of the space for pets, for people with money with pets. If you had money for your pet and your baby.
Listen,
you'd be-
I don't even like get that crazy with my pets, like food and stuff
Yeah,
wise.
keeping it simple.
And even just to keep
That's a lot
it
of money,
like
just to keep it like
just
not
to keep
garbage?
it like not like death, not like corn syrup and
actively
ground
killing
up
them.
like other
To
animals,
actively
not like
kill you.
cannibal animals. Yeah.
You like it's they really it's a big business. Why do we how about pets and Halloween? What are we spending on? They always got like always driving around and like we're gonna spend this billion amount of dollars on Halloween. I don't know how the fuck they figure that out on like costumes. This year we'll spend $3 billion on pet costumes or I don't know. Or like chicken hands or whatever the fuck you were showing me. Ugh, I'm a chicken hand. What? It's on Etsy.
Yeah.
Get it for
3D
your
printed
baby.
chicken
For
hands.
your chicken.
Rooster fists.
Roosterfists.com. Man, I thought we were like tightening our belts but are people just
Some people have.
but some people just have decided, you know what?
I think some people have decided, and then other people just literally are so
They have an addiction.
well, but they're also so wealthy.
Oh, that it just
It does not fucking matter.
Yeah, they
like,
need,
cannot find enough stuff to buy.
they need
There's
things.
not enough shit to buy in the world.
Yeah. Oh, they can't. Certainly not for your pets.
Could not.
For Halloween pets, costumes for your pets, there's not enough to buy.
This is an insatiable, unquenchable.
Oh my lord.
There's not enough. I have more money than you have stuff to sell me. That's what we're talking
now you
about.
can't keep up with me. So I'll buy 2 of everything.
Bezos. What's up now, Bezos?
Wow.
I mean, that's the people that are tightening their belts so much that they're afraid they're going to be like cooking
Yeah.
chicken on the street soon. You know what I mean? To like,
So
it's so fucked. But that divide
Oh,
has
these
grown in a
motherfuckers
way
are
that
just like
people caked up during this last
oh yeah, didn't
20
they?
months.
Some of these people caked up, and now it's Halloween, and they got 4 dogs.
They're ready to.
And they're going to show
decorate.
the world
They're ready to
who
decorate.
my dog is.
Look,
My dog
see?
is dog.
You know,
You know dog?
bounty hunter.
That's
He's
my
got a
dog.
mullet dog.
That's him.
My other dog,
Tom Brady,
dog.
goat, dog.
Yeah.
It's tough. Sunday, October 24th, at 11 a.m. on Larchmont Boulevard.
We have a October 24th
100th
costume. Baby
a
costume
centennial celebration. Larchmont turns 100
on the 24th.
on October 24th. On that Sunday,
That's the
all
day
the
that
greats.
there was a ribbon cutting 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
They opened that.
They opened up that
Starbucks.
beautiful street, that Starbucks. I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna celebrate.
Is there anything that was there that's still there?
Is there anything that was there in 1921 that's here in 2021?
Structurally speaking,
Structurally, there's
probably
gotta
right.
be-
There's better to be a couple of buildings.
I mean, the tail waggers, which was the flywheel, which was the Blockbuster, which was a bank, was a movie theater.
But is
Back
it
in the 50s.
still the same? Like, is it still have the same
structure?
foundation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With that little parking lot and shit,
Yeah.
that shit's all.
I'd like to see a fucking single screen. Go down to Larchmont and see a film. Or you can go to
7:30.
Tailwaggers or buy some cat food. How much is this? Can't be. Bag's so small. Would you love your cat?
You must
Do you hate your baby or do you hate your cat? What are you into?
Which?
Oh,
which
you
do
must
you hate more, your baby or your cat?
Oh, you must hate your cat. What? I mean, you can't have somebody say that to you. When you love something that much and a worker whispers in your ear, oh, you hate your cat.
That's cool.
That's cool. Oh, Mizu's his name? Oh, Beauty Boy? More like Ugly Boy.
Ugly hate boy.
Ugly hate him boy. They get you. I'm going to go down there. They just they opened up. This is impossible. Where Cafe Parisien used to be, which was Prado before that, now it's Great White. It's like an Australia. They're down in Venice. It's like a Australian like breakfast brunch spot. Real fucking hipster, real cool. They just opened. And you think you're going to celebrate 100 fucking years on that Sunday when you opened in September?
You get to be closed that
You're
day.
closed on that day. Thank you. I can only imagine these fucking Aussies out there like with their new spot, like we're part of it, like dancing. You're not a part of this.
You're closed.
And well, we're all, I can't do an accent. If you could just say it in an Australian accent.
I can't.
Well, we're on the boulevard. Try to do it. I'll flip the fuck out.
We're on the boulevard.
Oh, are you on the boulevard?
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
Wait, though,
Oh, that
which
makes
one
me
is it?
so
The one
mad.
right on the corner
When
of
you
the.
turn on the left-hand side. Oh, I'm so mad right now. Well, we're on the boulevard. You got here 3 weeks ago. We're celebrating a centennial celebration. And they're going to be like, I don't know how our Australians,
What was that?
They're going to be feeling themselves.
Is it the one right next to the parking lot? No.
No. Let's say you're on Beverly. You've turned on to Larchmont. You're driving south. If you look to the east, it's sort of right there at the front, right at the beginning. And it's bumping and hopping.
And it was originally it was
Cafe Parisien the last couple of years. Right. It was Prado for the whole time that I had been here before that. I don't know what it was.
Next to Noah's Bagels then, that one? Am I thinking of
you're
right
you're
next
right
to
there.
Noah's Bagels,
Yeah, you're right
which
there.
is not Noah's Bagels anymore, right?
No, it's still Noah's.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's going strong.
How the fuck is that Noah's Bagel still alive?
They're making a good bagel. People are in
They
there.
don't make a good bagel.
They make a bad
Plus,
bagel.
what
People
about
love bagels?
fucking
Sam's? He shrunk down. They gave him
How
a
could
little,
he shrink?
They gave him a kiosk. Sorry, you're not Noah. Sorry.
But those bagels are way better, but also how could that store be any smaller?
People like chains. They don't care about Sam. They want to go to Noah. They're standing in front of both. Which one's the chain?
I can't
Which one's
believe
the mom
these
and pop, and which
Aussie
one's
fucks.
the chain? These Aussie fucks on the boulevard. You just got here. I bet they're gonna be
Well, that building's probably been there since, because that's kind of got a woody
so
kind of
mad.
like.
So mad right now.
They're in like the oldest building on Larchmont.
Well, no, the yoga studio, which was opened in 1967, which became a Yoga Works, which closed during the pandemic, they have reopened as the Larchmont Center for Yoga. There, I want all the yoga instructors to come out, and I think we should applaud them. They should get in poses, and we should give them like old-timey treats.
What does old timey treats
What did we
mean?
ever eat 100 years ago? Candied things, whatever. Yes.
Cherry's Jubilee.
Yeah, Cherry's Jubilee to all the yoga instructors, and then we should all look at Great White and say no.
No, sir.
You're closed today.
right now, Great
They
White.
are going to milk that. Oh, they think they're the hot new thing on the block. We're celebrating 100 years.
Get out of here.
You got here 2 weeks ago. Does anyone care? Well, yeah, if this is a mom and pop, well, this is a chain. Chain bagel. Chain bagel? Yeah, they're called chain bagels. Chaim bagels? No, chain bagels. I'd love to support a mom and pop, but I got myself a chain right here.
I mean, listen, I'm a sucker for a chain. Don't get me wrong.
I know you do. I know
I
you
like
love
the
them.
consistency,
You like a
the
consistency
predictability.
of a chain.
Everybody does.
But what
whether
about,
they want to admit it or not.
But what about the mom and pop?
I mean, the reason people, it's like not. That's why people go to the same fucking place all the time.
Yeah.
They want the same things.
Yeah, they
what
want
I'm
it.
saying is I'm getting that predictability and reliability all over the place
you
because I
wanted-
go to a chain. You go to the same stupid fucking place every
Yeah.
day because you like it the same. I like it the same too, but I like it the same no matter where I am in the world, baby.
Yeah, I'm in Paris, baby.
Doesn't matter what fucking...
Noah's Bagel, Champs-Elysees. You know, whenever I'm in Jerusalem,
I go
I
to Noah's.
Noah's Bagels.
Right before I go to the prayer wall.
Right before. I was talking about Chip and the Wild Man, my imaginary drive time radio show in Jacksonville, when I got a call from a guy in Tampa Bay.
Which one is the wild man? Me or you?
I think, yeah, I'm Chip, you're the Wild Man.
Okay.
And this guy from Tampa Bay called. He's like, my cousin he's on drive time radio. The Wild 94.1 in Tampa Bay, the Nut House with Stifler and Buckwheat. I was like, no.
Not possible.
It is. Looked it up, but it's possible. Stifler and Buckwheat get crazy
Which
in Tampa.
one is his cousin? Stifler?
Stifler.
And is Stifler a reference to like...
Stifler is Sean William Scott's character in American Pie.
So that's a reference?
Stifler.
So this character on this
From the
radio show is a
1990
reference
is
to...
a reference to Stifler's mom's son, Stifler.
Sean Stifler.
Sean William Stifler. And then Buckwheat, this is a black dude, Stifler and Buckwheat. Buckwheat was originally our gang, Little Rascals, and then Eddie Murphy. So that's allowed. You can do that. But still kind of crazy.
But does he like...
I don't know if he does any... like
talks like Buckwheat did?
It was drive time.
Because that's
drive
not
time
okay.
radio. That's not okay, is what you meant to say.
That's what I mean.
I don't know what, but they're the Nut House. It's the Wild 94.1. Stifler and Buckwheat, once they see the red light and the fucking mics are on,
They go...
all bets are off, dog.
Yeah. They go
ham.
blackout.
Blackout, drunk, crazy.
On the Wild.
The other guy lives in Orlando, 101.1 WJRR, Orlando's rock station. He's like, maybe you've never heard of Lynch and Taco Bob? And I'm like, no, I don't know Lynchy and Taco Bob. They're in the morning, Lynch and Taco Bob, every morning. You might remember when I was on their site, they were talking about some of the greats from WJ, some of the great times they've had. There was you remember Ron and Ron, everyone loved them. There was Buckethead, man, he was fucking funny. There was Sideshow Dan, love Sideshow Dan. Just Plain Mark. Just Plain Mark was funny. And Dickerman and his antics. Dickerman and his fucking antics. Woo! That's on Orlando's rock station. I loved Ron and Ron.
I miss them.
I miss Dickerman, Ron and Ron, but I got Lynchy and Taco Bob because the world exists right now. It is amazing how off the rails it is and how so many people, their own mental health, their own day-to-day life are hanging on by a thread. And if you said, do you know in your life right here where you live, where you are like fighting to survive, there are two guys that live down in Orlando. They go to work every day. It's Lynchy and Taco Bob.
How much money?
And they make like
I was just
more
gonna say,
money than you've ever made in your life.
How much do you think Taco Bob makes a year?
Taco Bob and Lynchy?
What do you think he puts away?
Oh my God.
Like 100, 200K?
I think it's Taco Bob. Like, what if Kevin Bacon changed his last name to Sausage? I don't know, Taco Bob! But here's money. Keep talking. I can't.
What do you think?
Believe that there's pockets and
how much
constructs.
Money do they make?
They make so much money. This is Orlando's rock.
Could I look up Taco Bob net worth?
No, it's because you can't find it. It doesn't exist. All I know is they go into work and they do it and they make you laugh in between rock.
WJRR
101.1 Orlando's rock station.
Pat Lynch. The Pat Lynch.
Oh, the Pat Lynch. My bad. And the Taco Bob. Oh, God, help us. We're going to say it's episode 886. Oh, yeah, dude. America's podcast. I only say that because that's the feedback that I'm getting from the American public is that's what they're calling us. I'm Seth, and this is Jonathan. And we ask one thing, that you come back for 887. What?
Taco Bob. I grew up in Winter Park, 1998. The elusive Taco Bob comes out of hiding. I found these biographies he had posted on the WJRR website in 1998. So in 1998,
you could get this man arrested if you read this.
In 1998, he wrote, I grew up in Winter Park, where I attended high school and college. My first major in college was gynecology. But I had to bail because there were too many hard classes. Much less I couldn't spell my major, and I still can't. Then I set my goals on being a weatherman. That too fell through because there were way too many classes to take, and plus, people probably wouldn't take my forecast seriously. I choked down some bongers and a six-pack, and then I visited my guidance counselor to help me see the light. She said, one word, loser, radio. And here I am.
Here I am, bitches. Patty Lynch! Burn it all down!
You want the one from 2005?
Yep.
Management asked me to update my bio from the one I did back in 1998. I figured I better finally get it done, so I did. Better 7 years late I did in 2005. Better 7 years late than never, and people say I'm a slacker. Either way, here's my bio. I moved to Winter Park, Florida, where I attended kindergarten through 12th grade. Next, I moved to California to bodyboard professionally. After living in a VW bus for 3 months, I ran out of money and moved back in with my parents until the prime age of 26. Don't think that I was a complete loser. During that time period, I started college, and 8 years later, I graduated with a 4-year degree. Obviously, not a math degree, because that equation didn't equal out with my parents who paid for college. What? Okay. So I graduated from UCF with a communications degree. It's like Seth.
It's like me.
Little brethren.
Fucking enchilada Seth.
Call me.
Fucking. Fuck, man.
Oh, yeah. During college break back in 93, I started interning in some station. Maybe you've heard of it. It was called WJRR. Obviously, this is on the website.
Please.
I've been at this very station ever since.
Rockin'
12
and
years or
rollin'.
so. You do the math. Remember, according to my parents, I suck at it.
Yeah, 8 years. Call back.
I've done every time slot on the station, and I'm currently part of the morning show, The Fiasco, with Pat Lynch.
Oh, the fiasco. Ding dong, ding dong. Morning.
So I started back in 1996. In 2001, we added CJ, our producer, and our sports commissioner, the shot doctor.
Shot doctor.
We added some hot blonde hooker named Launa.
I can't.
Lana, it's pronounced. I guess that's where she was conceived.
Oh my God.
This is in 2005.
It's like.
I guess that's where she conceived. There you have it. The Fiasco's on from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Morning. Wow, it's a lot that early. Holy shit.
That means 3 a.m. our time.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get in. 6 a.m. unless someone from the FCC is reading this. In that case, we're on middays. Balls on your forehead. I don't know.
No, it doesn't say that.
That's how it ends.
Signing off. Balls on your forehead.
So the morning show, The Fiasco, has been disbanded. That's an update.
Okay.
Like from a month later.
We're back,
2 years later.
now we're are they?
And then Pat Lynch in 2012. Pat Lynch and Taco Bob.
Hey, hold on. The Pat Lynch.
Le Pat Lynch and Taco Bob returned to mornings WJRR FM 101.1. Monday mornings
sons.
at 5 they start.
Morning. Time you guys get up. No traffic though. Shoot right into work. Your fucking Z28. Right in.
Balls on your
Balls
forehead.
on your forehead. Good morning. Wow. Still killing it. Still doing it. Autumn 2021. Still at the top of their game.
Should I do this or we're out? We got to do this on the next one.
We're going to thank everybody.
My name is Jonathan. This is Seth.
Listening lets us do the show. And also, if you could go to Patreon.
Please.
Patreon. That's the NPR PBS model where you say, hey, I want to pledge to my boys. I want to pledge to them because maybe I want to watch them. I want to pledge to them because hey, I still just listen to them, but I want to
Support
help my
this.
boys out.
I love not
I love
listening
my
to
guys.
commercials.
I love not listening to commercials. I like how my guys they give it to me straight, unfiltered, unadulterated.
We are listener supported entirely. So please consider doing that. If you are doing that, please continue doing that. And thank you so much. We're also at the end of this month, on the 30th of October, we will be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at the back room at Collectivo. So excited.
Costumes are not mandatory. They're certainly not discouraged.
Exactly
Maybe
right.
they're encouraged.
I would say there may even be encouraged. This is the first opportunity I think we've had to encourage such a thing.
Really
I don't think we've ever done a Halloween show. So by all means, if you feel compelled,
bring out your sexiest, and then I'll leave it blank.
Bring out your sexiest.
Bring out your sexiest.
On October 30th in Milwaukee. And if there's a corn maze in town that is a must-see, do not miss corn maze.
Harvest maze, labyrinthian maze. But maybe I don't want it to be too hard. What if we get stuck in it and we don't show up at the show?
That's a good point. We have to phone it in.
Yeah.
Come back for
887.
And then tickets for that show would be available on our website, UhhYeahDude.com. There's also merchandise for sale there. You can find me on Instagram, and you can find me broadcasting on Twitch under the name Jonathan Larroquette, my name. A couple of days a week doing more music-focused stuff. But as always, most importantly, come back and tell a friend if you can.
Tell a friend. Yeah, come back for 887. 888-842-2357. That's the toll-free voicemail. You can call that at any time. You can leave a message for your friends and say, hey, I needed to share this information with you. Very much like Stifler's cousin shared.
Balls on your forehead.
And as always, our sign-off.
As we always say.
We've been saying for nearly 16 years, a completely appropriate and legal phrase that should not be frowned upon. It should not be interpreted in any other way than just sort of what it is. A gentle greeting of disgustingness. How is everything what it is?
You don't get it, man.
I don't get it, right?
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Am I ever going to get it, or am I just going to be screaming?
You're going to be screaming.
Louder and louder until it gives out, until this whole ticker gives
just
out.
Pops.
As long as I got my breezers on me when I go, bury me with my breezers.
Bury me
in my britches with my breezers.
My berry brisk berry
breezers. That's all I ask. All I ask at my funeral is that every motherfucker that comes gets a breezer. Have a big bowl of breezers. Can you give breezers out as Halloween candy?
I mean,
you didn't try one. It's like candy. That's the
maybe
problem.
I'll try one in between the shows.
Yeah, you're gonna need it because
I'm just gonna give out just straight pectin.
Straight pectin. Open up. Boop, boop, boop. Soluble fiber, parents. It's fine.
Seatbelts.